Hello and welcome to the channel. This is a quick guide on how to lock Damascus Camo after patch 1.22. I'm going to be giving you several tips and tricks and sharing my personal experience of completing Damascus Camo after patch 1.22. So let's get straight into it. So you've got 7 primary weapons that you must complete, all of them gold first of all. Now I'm sure most people watching will know what a gold weapon is. A gold camo, they must have at least 1 or 2. So for example, we'll be starting for the purpose of the video with the SMGs. So for example, the AUG. So as you can see here, there's 10 camo types: spray paint, woodland, digital, dragon, splinter, skulls, reptile, stripes, tiger and topo. You have to complete all of these individually. So for example, this one, get 3 kills without dying 25 times. Then you unlock the skulls camo. The best thing to do is to level up the weapon first, get it to its maximum weapon, then start focusing on the specific challenges. For example, that one's kill 500 enemies. It comes quite organically with time. Kill enemies with headshots, get hip fire kills, etc, etc. Once you've got all them on 10 out of 10, you receive this camouflage. It's a golden one. Okay, so to get platinum, what you have to do in the SMG category, you have to complete all the weapons that are in the base game. So they're not including new weapons or DLC weapons. For example, the striker and the fennec, you do not have to get gold in order to get platinum. It's every other machine gun. So that will be the MP7, PP19 Bison, the Uzi, the MP5, the P90 and the AUG. So the same with the assault rifles can be said. You've got to get gold, you've got to go into the challenges like a soldier and then get gold for every weapon, every assault rifle, apart from the Ram 7 and the Grau 556. Obviously they're DLC weapons. Same with the shotguns. You have to get gold on all of those, level them up first, see how they're all on the maximum level, then aim to get gold. Once you've got gold for an entire category, then you'll receive platinum for that category. You do not have to do the VLK Rogue in the shotguns. With the LMGs, you have to do the PKM, the SA87, the M91, the MG34, the Holger 26. The Bruin Mark 9 does not need to be completed. The crossbow and the SKS do not need to be completed to get gold and platinum. And the marksman rifles and the sniper rifles, it almost couples up together. So they're pretty similar weapons. One's just a lot heavier, takes a tiny bit more skill, but it's very easily doable. As soon as you get the option with the sniper rifles, when you're going for them gold, if you're not comfortable with the big scope and it's zooming in, that try a lower zoomed scope. You might find that a lot helpful. Now moving on to the melee weapon, for the primary weapons, you have to get the riot shield gold. Now some of these challenges are glitched. For example, where is it? get kills while using dead silence. I didn't use dead silence once whilst completing that. I've made another video specifically on how to get this gold, because it is pretty tricky. I'd say the shield, the knife and the launchers are medium to hard difficulty to unlock, but they can be done. I've done it. I'm a very average player, and I did the Damascus Camo in under 10 days, well under 10 days, so it can be done. So moving on now to the secondary weapons. My advice would be, in the secondary weapons, is just to equip a launcher and start working towards a launcher. Always have a launcher equipped as your secondary. Don't have a pistol. Don't forget about the pistols at the moment, because they're quite easy to do, but the launchers are fairly difficult to do. Now with the peeler, it's quite easy to do this one actually, because it is you get help with its automated firing, so you get help with the firing. It's not a free fire weapon. So the only one that was pretty difficult with all the launchers I found was this part: destroy ground-based vehicles and kill streaks. But a little tip for you, a major tip for you, is just focus on the personal radars, the little counter UAVs, and the UAVs, and what also counts is the Wilsons, sentry guns, and the turrets, the man turrets. If you destroy them, they all count towards this unlocking it. The Joker was relatively difficult. Joker was relatively difficult because it's a fire and forget weapon. So basically you don't actually aim, you aim into an area and let the computer, it's like a guided missile, it'll do its work and get kills for you. Once you get into the hack of it, it is a devastating weapon. You can get a lot of quad kills. I've got so many quad kills in like one game, and obviously I only play hardcore modes, and that's what I recommend when you're going for these camos, that you play hardcore mode. You don't want to be messing about, kids jumping around the corner, headshotting you, you're killing him with 20 bullets and they're still alive and all. It's none of that. Try and have it a bit realistic. Go into the hardcore mode, yeah, where it's relatively realistic, and you'll find you'll complete the launches in around 3 hours, 4 hours. Always put your weapon, if you've got any weapon tokens, especially when you're doing the launchers, the knife and the shield, use your weapon tokens. For the other, for the weapons that shoot bullets, then they're pretty easy to do. The headshots with the shotguns can be pretty difficult. I remember struggling with that actually. Which one was it? I think it was the R90. Struggled with this one, the R90. Yeah, I did struggle with this one. And it was trying to get the headshots. I think you've got to get headshots on it. Point blank kills while crouching, headshots, yeah. That was the only shotgun that I struggled with the headshots. So just take it nice and slow. Make sure you've got your enemy in your crosshair and then blow his head off. Right, moving on to the handguns. You do not have to get the Renetti gold for it to count towards your Damascus challenge. So So you want to be doing the Desert Eagle, the M19, the 357, the 1911 and the X16. Get all them gold, then you get them platinum. And then for the melee weapon, it is the combat knife. So for the combat knife, you want to be, it's similar to the shield. It's similar to the shield. And that's the setup that I use when I'm going for the knife or the shield. You want cold-blooded, ghost, battle hardened. Don't run kill streaks, run a specialist perk. How you run a specialist perk? You go into perk select and press square. That's all you do. To run a specialist setup now, press square. That's it. And you want to be running double time, because it doubles the duration of tactical sprint, increased crouch movement. That'll come in handy when you're getting the crouching kills, kills from behind, kills with the knife, all that carry on. Then you've got the EOD. So you're going to take reduced damage from non-kill spree, explosives on the fire, and then the tracker. Enemies leave behind a foot trail, so you can see the markers at the enemy death locations and hide the death markers of enemies you kill. And then you get, that's how you get your specialist bonus. So when you're doing your knife and your shield, don't bother running kill streaks. So once you've completed all the assault rifles platinum, all the SMGs platinum, all the shotguns platinum, all the LMGs platinum, all the marksman's rifles platinum, all the sniper rifles platinum, and the riot shield, and then all the handguns platinum, all the launchers platinum, and the knife. You get that platinum once you've done the shield. It's in the same class. Once you've done that, then you get the Damascus. Damascus Camo them, and that's basically it. So there's quite a bit of information on that video. As I said, this is after the update of 1.22, so other videos that have been made before, there's been a lot of changes to the game. Obviously this is the latest guide after the 1.22 update. So like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Peace.